Hey guys, welcome back to Sweet Peas and Saffron. If you're new around here, I'm Denise and I share meal prep recipes that are gonna save you so much time later in the week. Today I wanna share with you 3 of my favorite things to do with a can of chickpeas. If there's anything that 2020 has taught me, it's that having a stocked up pantry is worth its weight in gold. But after a little while, you can get a little bit bored with what you're making out of the pantry, so I hope these recipes give you some new ideas. The first thing I love to make with a can of chickpeas is a chickpea salad sandwich. This is a great vegan-friendly alternative for a tuna salad sandwich, and instead of tuna, we're using chickpeas. So we're going to start by draining and rinsing a can of chickpeas, and we'll put it in a bowl, and then using a fork, mash it up until they are broken open. This can take a little bit of elbow grease, but smashing the chickpeas really helps them stick together with the mayo and the other ingredients. Okay, so once your chickpeas look like this, you're gonna add mayo or vegan mayo, dill, salt and pepper, and celery. Mix it all together and spread it out on your sandwich. Top with tomatoes and lettuce and enjoy. This is such a great lunch option because it only takes 10 minutes to make. My next favorite thing to do with a can of chickpeas is to make a kale Caesar salad. And instead of croutons, we're going to fry up the chickpeas and get them kind of a little bit crispy and use those as crunchy croutons on top. If this recipe sounds familiar, you might remember it from my chickpea meal prep, 3 recipes using 1 pound of chickpeas, which I will link you to up here. Okay, so to make kale Caesar salad, we are going to start by prepping our kale. So you're going to tear it into bite-sized pieces and we're going to wash it in cold water. I like to give the kale a bit of a massage in the water, and this helps soften it up and remove that bitter taste that kale can sometimes have. Then we're going to drain our kale and spin it dry. Add it to a bowl and we'll start working on our Caesar salad dressing. So to a jar, we're going to add Greek yogurt, avocado mayo, lemon juice, anchovy paste, and garlic. You can also add salt and pepper to taste. Stir the dressing to combine and then toss your kale with the dressing. Next, we're going to make our garlic chickpea croutons. So you're going to need to start with a can of chickpeas, drained, rinsed, and you're going to also want to pat them dry so you can spread them out on a towel and just kind of like roll a second towel over top just to help them dry a bit. In a bowl, we're going to toss our chickpeas with arrowroot starch or cornstarch, garlic powder, and salt. And we're going to saute our chickpeas for 15 to 20 minutes until they turn golden brown. We're going to top our salad with the chickpeas, sprinkle with Parmesan cheese, and enjoy. My next favorite thing to do with a can of chickpeas is to make a batch of hummus. I actually have 7 hummus flavors on the blog. If you want to check them out, I will leave the link in the description box below. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorites, which is a smoky sweet potato hummus. This is in by no way an authentic hummus recipe, but it's fun. It's like a little bit smoky and sweet, and you can make it spicy if you want as well. So for this recipe, we're going to start off by steaming 2 small sweet potatoes. So I'm adding a steamer basket to my pot and I'm going to add the sweet potato chunks on top. Cover and cook until a fork goes into them easily. Now we're going to grab our food processor, and to our food processor we're going to add lime juice, garlic, 1 can of chickpeas drained. Now make sure you keep the chickpea liquid because we're going to use that later. Tahini, olive oil, adobo sauce, and if you want it spicy, you can also add in a chipotle pepper or even 2 if you're feeling adventurous. We're going to add our spices, which is salt, cumin, ground coriander, and chili powder. And now we're going to process our hummus. And I like to take that reserved chickpea liquid and drizzle it through the chute. And you can kind of keep an eye on it. I don't have an exact amount, but just keep adding it until it looks creamy and smooth and has the texture that you like your hummus to have. Serve with crackers or vegetables, use it as a condiment on your sandwiches, or just eat it straight off the spoon. All right guys, those are 3 of my favorites to make with a can of chickpeas. I hope you give them a try and love them as much as I do. If you liked this video, I know you're gonna love the next video because it also involves chickpeas. So check it out over here. Seriously, the easiest recipe. Let me try that again.